Hey, I'm Shannon, a hand therapist at Mountain States Hand and Physical Therapy. I know a lot of us are working from home right now, and we might be tempted to use our computer in a way that would cause increased pain or discomfort. So we wanted to talk you through a few tips on ergonomics on how to set up a good workstation at home. So if you're like me, you might be tempted to use your computer on the couch or in a chair, and you might have a laptop like I do at home. And we might be tempted to use this position where our back is slouched, our hips are open, and our neck hurts at the end of the day from looking down at our screen. So if you're setting up a home office from working from home, we have a few suggestions. You can see our temporary setup right here, what we recommend that aligns with ergonomic principles. So first thing that's most important is making sure your screen is level with your eyes, because you don't want to be looking down at your screen or looking up too high because it'll cause neck pain. So once you've set your screen at a position that makes sense to you, you'll likely need to add an additional keyboard and mouse if you have a laptop. And this can make sure that you're not bringing your arms up too high to use your touchpad or your keyboard, and that it's in a good position for you. But what is a good position for you? So first start with your chair and make sure that it's set to a height that you're not bringing your legs up too high or too low. So we can do this with right angles. I have a right angle right here, and I want to make sure that my hips are at a 90-degree angle and that my knees are also at a 90-degree angle. So once that's set, I can come up to my workstation and make sure my keyboard's at a height that my elbow can be also at a 90-degree angle while I'm working, because we don't want it too bent or too open, because again, that'll lead to some pain as well. So we have 90, 90, 90, and I'm able to use my keyboard and my mouse comfortably and see my screen without having to tilt my neck. The final thing you want to consider is where you place the objects that you use the most. So anything that you use very often should be in your green zone, and that's my keyboard, my mouse, my water bottle, anything that you're using very often. Things that you use a little less frequently, you can put in this orange zone. And then things that you really only use a couple times a day, we can put in this red zone. So I don't want to keep anything in the red zone that I'm going to be reaching too often, because again, it could lead to that pain and discomfort. So this is a good makeshift setup for while you're working at home. You can use a stack of books. You can rig it up so that it makes sense for your workspace, but just make sure that you're abiding by the 90-degree angle rule, and it will be helpful for you. Thank you.